Alright mates, how's it going? In today's video, it's episode 18 of Lord of the Clans by Christie Golden. So let's go! Now the atmosphere around Durnhold had changed somewhat of late. Everyone around the keep had heard news of Thrall's exploits, and people were discussing it here, there and everywhere. Blackmore's drinking had grown completely and utterly out of control, but that actually turned out to be a good thing for Taretha Foxton, because more often than not, her master was just passed out somewhere, leaving her able to go off and do whatever the hell she wanted to do. In this moment, she was on her regular daily trip out into the woods, off to check that tree she'd told Thrall about. She checked it pretty much every day, just in case Thrall had ever placed her necklace inside. He never had though. However, on this day, as she peered through the hole of the stump, she gasped. Tears of joy then filled her eyes and spilled down her face cheeks. There it was, her silver necklace. Tonight she'd be able to see her long-missed almost brother, and so she skipped back to Durnhold, happier than she'd been in a very long time. Several hours later, which to Taretha felt like they dragged immensely.
You seem a bit preoccupied, my dear. You alright?
Both Tamis and Clania Foxton looked at their daughter with extreme concern on their faces, their concern being that Taretha was pregnant with Blackmore's child. Ain't nobody got time for that. And although she wished she could reassure her parents, Taretha then spied an opportunity.
I'm fine, Dad. This fish, though, does it taste alright to you?
Tastes well enough. Taretha then prodded the fish on her plate with her fork for a bit, before dramatically forcing herself to take another bite. She then immediately pushed her plate away.
I'm sorry.
And then she got up and ran out of the room, making exaggerated heaving noises whilst rushing upstairs. She then entered her own chambers, making even more vomity noises, and sure enough, there was an urgent knock on her door.
Darling? Poor dear. You look pale as milk.
Typical mother, Taretha thought. Here I am faking all of this and you still think I look pale.
Can Dart have a word with Master? I don't think...
Clania then turned bright pink. Everyone knew that Taretha was Blackmore's mistress, but they never spoke of it.
Yeah. You can stay with us tonight. No, it's fine, Mother. I'd just like to be alone for a bit. All right, Petal. Good night. Let us know if you need anything.
Clania then exited, closing the door behind her, and Taretha breathed a sigh of relief. Now all she had to do was wait for a bit, until it was safe to leave. Unfortunately, her chambers were right next to the kitchens, which were one of the last places within the keep to settle down for the night. But, as soon as all was still outside, Taretha ventured forth. Thrall was hard-pressed not to let out a shout of joy as he saw Taretha enter the cave.
Taretha, are you well?
Well enough. You? I wasn't sure if you were injured or hungry. I wasn't able to bring a great deal, but I brought what I could. Food, bandages.
Terry, I don't want you to panic, but I didn't come alone.
Thrall then gestured, causing a whole bunch of figures to emerge from the shadows, and for a brief moment, fear flitted across Taretha's face. But that was then replaced with a smile and a curtsy.
If you're friends with Thrall, then we're friends also.
Taretha then extended her hand.
War Chief, no. We'll spare the females and young as you command, but we're not. Yes, she will. This human risked her life to free me. She's risking her life again to come to our aid now. Taretha can be trusted. She's different.
The scouts exchanged glances with each other, shrugged, and then both shook Taretha's hand.
We're grateful for what you've brought. I have no doubt they'll be needed.
Tari's smile then faded somewhat.
You intend to attack Durnhold?
Not if it can be avoided. Tomorrow, my army will march to Durnhold, prepared to attack if needed. First, I'll give Blackmore the opportunity to talk to us. If he's willing to negotiate, we will not shed blood. All we want is to have our people freed.
He'll never agree. He's too proud to think of what would be best for those he commands.
Then stay here, with us. My people have orders not to attack the women and children, but in the heat of battle, I can't guarantee their safety. You'll be safer here.
Thrall, if I'm discovered missing, then that'll alert someone that something's going on. And my parents are still there.
Thrall sighed unhappily. She had no idea what chaos battle brought, but she was her own person.
Not bad. Risk your own personal safety to give us an opportunity to free our brothers. Guess the war chief didn't lie. Some humans really do understand honor.
The scout then bowed his respect to Taretha, and she smiled, turning back to Thrall.
I know it sounds a bit foolish to say, but be careful. There's some rumours that you've got powers, Thrall. Are they true?
I don't know what you've heard. I learned the ways of the shaman. I can control the elements.
And Blackmore can't possibly stand against you. Be merciful in your victory, Thrall. You know we're not all like him. Here, I want you to have this.
Taretha then bowed her head, removing the silver necklace and re-gifting it back to Thrall again.
You had it for so long, it's basically yours now anyway. Keep it. Give it to your child, if you have one. Perhaps I can visit them one day.
Taretha then stepped forward and hugged Thrall, and this time Thrall returned it, rather than just patting her on the head. And after that heartfelt goodbye, Taretha left, striding back towards Durnhold Keep. Only after she was well away from the orcs did she permit the tears to come. She'd put on a brave face for Thrall, but she didn't want to die. She really hoped Thrall would be able to control his people. But she knew he was unique. Other orcs did not hold the same tolerant views that he did. Taretha then arrived back at the keep, cautiously and stealthily making her way back to her quarters. However,
well met, my traitor. We've been waiting for you.